Plea of death. You shining, most beautiful disaster, knight in shining armor, a triumphant and dangerous catastrophe you are. Rallying through life, expecting nothing from others, non-apologetically scorching adversity with the upheaval of 1,000 soldiers, winding the mill and crushing opposition, torching up the heat, burning the academy of rivals at all cost. You rain down perpetual credence, propping up your significance with a totality that endures in all fallacy as you anchor yourself and like a vessel upon tempest-tossed seas, as you pummel like an outcast, dissolving the validated with their onslaught of mediocrity. You need not any applause because you orchestrate through obscurity, like a champion reforming rituals, to backfire with the counsel of an ancestral pestilence, making the skies commonly prior itself, with a tantrum in the vicinity of endless gain. You throttle, compelling extortion, encryptions and poise, verify your obstruction, placing a reef, marking the heads of those who ridicule to taste the gravel, punishing their outlash with those who are with critical crucible, hanging them on their rope by a proxy of disdain, flooding streams of admiration of who you are, drenching the shallow inquiry of belief with a devastating divulge, swamping them with inundation, drowning them in their intentions, decrypting them of sleep, like a fiery pillar crashing down the roof, and by a dynamic sourced with residuals that their opposed insidious confidence are consumed by, immersing them to ash. You sell them out to their silver monopolized by their own brotherhood as you beautify the atmosphere with critique manipulation. You have a mesquite charisma hallowed in light, casting their shadows to the abyss, draining their hierarchy from life, making what's intentional by your harvesting thickle, tearing their husk and planting your seed, growing in ambassadorship by the authority supremely, killing what they thought they could maneuver out, coursing their facade, redeeming them, making principles consult them, postponing their initiative. Yes, you beautiful constitute of destruction, making remnants to their end, swallowing whole, their whole ethic, with a prestige of theatrical intervals, transcending a faculty sourced in power. Their little cynical proctor has sunk into the mud, losing daylight to the delirium of their very own karma. You sow a tactic and reach the combination far too complex for their simple analytical mindset as you arc the results, waging war with peace, making preservation console through the duration of time's eloquence. They seep out dead resolution as your encompassing escorts make your totality's destination power up, scrutinizing them in an agony of lack, regression, and spiritual decline. You banquet with customs, overruling their conspiracy theories with a valid occupation hot and radical, sifting them like wheat, crushing their anticipation to the opulent rectifying comparison they can't amount up with. One-faceted to the residuals consultations in the rapid accumulation that abodes your symphony, as you are on the verge, drilling them within calamity. A sequence played out with enthralled, spectacular, and various conclusions, emphasizing their loss onto the wrecking ball, demolishing their wonder wall, breaking down what doesn't dignify you as you pull the chain with a bulldozer, making their pillar flaunt, as it is tooken by sheer might. They fall to their knees because of repercussions being paid onto the altruism of judgment. You carefully curated a plane of wild and pressed fermented delusion on the axis of your truth to be thrown out, casted to waste. Now all that's left is to cash in their depletion to the Judas that they are. They thought a kiss, seemingly sweet, would make me rebel or retreat, but their conduct only freed me unto everlasting recompense, holding the victory through claims only I could commend, as I am untouchable, not a byproduct, but the real motherfucking thing. So next time you think you can betray God within me, just realize you're hanging yourself from a tree falling over the edge, where the cliff beckons your call.